Where's the gabagool? I was gonna say, was it grooming? But now I'm gonna say it was grooming. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Must be so easy to be a guy on road trips. Like, you just pull over and you're like, just whip it out. Gross old man. I should be in this family. Look at me. I know. It'll work. Michael, no! Ah, what? I thought he was just running away because she drives terribly. We're not. Those damn. Very good. Very good. I'm incredibly honored to watch and review the subject of today's video. It is a film that is widely regarded as the greatest film of all time, or at least in American cinema. Today's video, I am going to be watching the 1972 classic film, The Godfather. So, The Godfather is honestly, like, everywhere I look, it's deemed the greatest film ever made and is extremely influential. Like, it had definitely paved the way for the American film industry moving forward. I know that it's a mob movie, that we have like a head honcho, I think Don Corleone. I can't pronounce his name. Corleone? He's Italian, I think. I know he sits there and it's the day of his daughter's wedding and he's just like, look what you did to my boy. And that's all I know. I don't know a single thing. I just know that it's a mob movie. I think the main character is this Don guy. So yeah, I am going into this almost entirely blind. Again, the only things that I know about this movie are things that were referenced in pop culture. Okay, so yeah, if you guys are interested in joining me on my Godfather journey, be sure to check out my Patreon. I'll be linking that down below in the description for those of you who are interested in watching my full uncut reaction. So without further ado, let's get into the amazing 1972 film, The Godfather. The Godfather. Oh, it's like the puppet thing. Godfather is a marionette doll?
I believe in America, and I raised my daughter in the American fashion. She found a boyfriend. He took her for a drive with another boyfriend. They tried to take advantage of her.
Oh, no.
She kept her honor, so they beat her like an animal. Her nose was broken. Her jaw was shattered.
He must have been devastated. Seeing your child like that, oh my god.
Why did I weep?
Because that's your love, what do you mean?
It was the light of my life.
What do you mean was? Why are you saying was?
Now she will never be beautiful again.
This, honestly, disgusting behavior from the boyfriend. His friend, disgusting. We gotta go destroy them.
The judge sentenced them to 3 years in prison and suspended the sentence. They went free that very day.
After what they did to her?
I stood in the courtroom like a fool.
We gotta destroy those kids. We gotta do something about this. Eye for an eye. Oh, you want them to...
That I cannot do.
I'll give you anything you ask.
We've known each other many years.
Look at the cat, baby.
You never wanted my friendship.
I didn't want to get into trouble.
I understand. But you didn't need a friend like me.
He's so distracted with the cat.
If you'd come to me in friendship, then the scum that ruined your daughter would be suffering this very day.
Be my friend.
Too late.
Godfather.
Someday, and that day may never come, I'll call upon you to do a service for me. Accept this justice as a gift on my daughter's wedding day.
Oh, that was really loud. It scared me. Okay, I feel like it's crazy to... Not crazy, I feel like it's wild to make such a huge request on the day of his daughter's wedding. That's a huge day. Like, you couldn't do it, you know, day after or before. It had to be today. And he operates off of respect. It's like he clearly doesn't need money. He just cares about respect.
Come on, do me a favor. Watch this. Just don't let him run wild, all right?
Okay. Well, you watch yourself, all right?
Not the gabagool. Where's the gabagool? We're not even 10 minutes in and they already mentioned the gabagool.
Have to go back to work. No Sicilian can refuse any request on his daughter's wedding day.
And that's why he asked on his daughter's wedding day. Because he can't say no. He wasn't going to deny the request from the beginning.
Azari, my friend, what can I do for you?
This boy Enzo, they want to repatriate him back to Italy.
You want Enzo to stay in this country and you want your daughter to be married.
You understand everything.
Yeah.
Wait till you see the beautiful wedding cake I made for your daughter. Oof.
I'm excited to see it.
Who should I give this job to?
2 congressmen in another district.
So he's smart and he has a lot of connections. Okay, so the war. So this is after World War II.
He's not on the list, but Luca Brasi wants to see you. He didn't expect to be invited to the wedding, so he wanted to thank you.
Dankalo. I am honored and grateful.
Oh, he's rehearsing.
And may their first child be a masculine child.
See that scary guy over there?
His name is Luca Brasi. Hey. My brother Tom Hagen is Kay Adams.
She didn't stand up.
My brother Sonny was a kid. He found Tom Hagen in the street, and so my father took him in. He's a good lawyer. I think he's going to be Consolidating, like a counselor, an advisor. Very important to the family.
I like how they're very concerned of who's Italian, who's Sicilian.
I pledge my ever-ending loyalty.
Thank you, Luca. My most valued friend.
I'm going to leave you now because I know you are busy.
They really respect him. I feel like he did that very well. But yeah, so it's really interesting to see that they care who's Italian, who's not.
Senator Cawley apologized for not coming personally. They've all sent gifts.
Michael, you never told me you knew Johnny Fontaine.
My father helped him with his career.
So he's a singer. Aww.
Well, when Johnny was first starting out, he was signed to this personal service contract. He wanted to get out of it. And my father went to see this band leader. And within an hour, he signed a release.
What did he do to him?
My father made him an offer he couldn't refuse. Luca Brasi held a gun to his head.
Yeah, that is literally an offer he wouldn't be able to refuse.
That's my family, Kay. It's not me.
She also has a beautiful dress, and I like her veil. She looks happy.
I'll take care of it.
My voice is weak. If I had this part in the picture, you know, this man out there, he won't give it to me. The head of the studio, Waltz.
He was right, he is in trouble.
Sonny? The old man wants to see you.
There, 1 minute.
Bought the movie rights to this book.
You can act like a man! What's the matter with you? What can I do? Ridiculous.
Okay, so masculinity matters in the family as well?
I want you to rest well, and a month from now, this Hollywood big shot's gonna give you what you want. I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Oh, the classic offer.
All right.
Yeah.
I like that he cares about their health. He's like, health and family are the most important things. And I was also kind of like, I was raised with those same ideals as well. So I love that he's like, I want you to rest. I want you to eat. You look like this. Like he cares about your health.
If there's nothing else, I'd like to go to my daughter's wedding.
No, Michael, not me.
Hold it.
Okay, so she's new. Wow, look at that plane. I really like the pacing of the film. I enjoy the visuals. I like everything about it so far. I feel like I've been transported back in time to this era.
Give Johnny the part in that new war film you're starting next week.
Johnny Fontaine will never get that movie. I'm gonna make so much trouble for you, you won't know what
The
hit you.
walls come a lawyer. I have not threatened. By the way, I admire your pictures very much.
I thought he was gonna show up and just put the gun to his head. Like, no subtlety, but he handles himself with poise, with some grace.
Why don't you say you work for Corleone, Tom? Let's get something to eat, huh? But this is one favor I can't give. Johnny Fontaine never gets that movie. Johnny Fontaine ruined one of Waltz International's most valuable protégés.
What did he do? What did he do?
She was the greatest piece of ass I've ever had.
I was gonna say, was it grooming? But now I'm gonna say it was grooming.
He comes along with his olive oil voice, and she runs off.
You know what? You deserve that. You're disgusting.
Now you get the hell out of here!
Thank you for the dinner and a very pleasant evening. Corleone is a man who insists on hearing bad news immediately.
He's gonna regret this. I was like, oh my god, he actually cares about this girl and her future and all of that. And he's like, I had sex with her. I was like, oh, there it is. There it is. Gross old man. Be also your own age. What's so hard about that? Is that blood? That's blood. It's horse! Why do you punish the horse? The horse didn't do anything.
He's known as the Turk. He needs protection from the police, for which he gives a piece of the action. The Tattaglia family is behind him here in New York. Narcotics is a thing of the future.
They're ahead of their time. If only they knew. Oof. Wild.
What's your answer gonna be, Pop?
They're visionaries. The real visionaries out here.
What is the interest for my family?
30%.
And what is the interest for the Tattaglia family?
I'll take care of the Tattaglias.
I must say no to you.
It's not the day of his daughter's wedding anymore.
It's true. I have a lot of friends in politics. They wouldn't be friendly very long if they knew my business was drugs instead of gambling.
If you're worried about security for your million, the Tattaglias will guarantee it.
Oh, are you telling me that the Tattaglias guarantee our
Wait a
investment?
minute. Anyway, Senor Salazzo, my no is final. Good luck to you. Santino, come here.
I'm gonna say, this doesn't feel like the end of the scene.
Ever tell anybody outside the family what you're thinking again? What is this nonsense?
From Johnny starring in that new.
Oh, look at the flowers. Good job. You decapitated a horse for it, but you know what? Great work ethic.
I'm a little worried about this Salazzo fella. Go to the Tattaglias and find out what you can.
So you want him to go undercover and spy for you? Aww. Oh, they're in love.
Okay, Pop. Paulie called in sick this morning.
But yeah, I feel like bad people operate much more dishonestly than they do back then. I mean, to be fair, I don't have much experience. It's just from what I can tell based off of films. But I feel like Corleone, he is very clear in his intentions. If he can help you, if he can't help you, what he wants, doesn't want. I mean, I gotta give respect to that.
You know who I am?
Io ti conosci.
Io capite che più con la famiglia Corleone. Vuoi cambiare?
Basta i soldi sono buoni.
$50,000. Va bene.
He wouldn't shake his hand. He said no to a handshake. Now they know. They know that he's working for Corleone. You can't just say no to a handshake. And I feel like that was like the deciding factor. Like, no, he has loyalties to the Corleone family. So now they know, and there's gonna be beef between them.
Get in the car.
Oh, no, no. Whoa, 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 whoa. The movie just started.
Michael.
Sonny, Michael, is he all right?
We don't know yet.
Okay, so there's a chance.
He was hit bad, Mikey. We should be with Mama. You hear?
All right.
Where was Paulie? Paulie was out sick. He's been holding sick all winter. If he's breathing, I want you to bring him to my father's house now. You understand? Now.
So he's gone. But he said word on the street.
We have Tom Hagen. In about 3 hours, he'll be released with our proposition.
So the whole family is under attack.
I want you to help the Corleones, and I want you to help me. Sonny was hot for my deal, wasn't he?
Sonny will come after you with everything he's got.
That's why you gotta talk some sense to him. The Don, rest in peace, was slipping.
I don't think he was. He seemed on top of his game.
He's dead, Tom, and nothing can bring him back. You just talk to Sonny and the other 2 kids.
I'll do my best.
Now, you can go.
I can't believe Don Corleone has been killed. Like, I feel like I thought the whole movie, I thought all of The Godfather was about him. And like how he ran his business and, I guess, navigated the mob.
He's still alive. They hit him with 5 shots and he's still alive.
He's still alive? Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Oh my gosh, okay. Because I like him. I love his character. He's, like, out of everybody, I like him the most so far. I feel like he has more of a moral compass than most people in this situation and in this movie.
Your mother's over in the hospital with your father. Looks like he's gonna pull through, thank God.
If we lose the old man, we lose our political contacts and half our strength. This is almost 1946. Nobody wants bloodshed in.
Okay, so we're in 1945. December of 1945.
You make the deal, Sonny.
You know, it's easy for you to say, Tom. He's not your father.
Much a son to him as you are Mike.
He's like, ah, you got me there. Well, if we lose all of our contacts, it's important that we then have the next in line solidify those contacts.
You all right?
Yeah, I don't trust the package.
Yeah. Some food in the icebox. You hungry or anything?
No, it's all right.
I love that. He's like, oh, you don't look too good. You eat something?
Paulie sold out the old man. I don't want to see him again. Hang around the house on the phone and be a big help, huh? Try Luke again.
That's a Sicilian message. It means Luca Brasi sleeps with the fishes.
They took off his vest and put the fish in there. Also, that was a big fish. That was probably like a pricey fish. They put a lot of investment into that fish. Just to send a message? They mean business. Not the cannoli. Yeah. I've had a cannoli for the first time in my life, maybe like 3 months ago. Pretty good. Not what I expected.
That Sonny's running wild. We gotta find a spot over on the west side.
Yeah, so if you guys like cannolis, word to the wise, you will love rurki's kremem. It's literally called tube with cream in it. One of my favorite Polish desserts. So good.
Hey, pull over.
There's not enough gabagool talk. This upsets me. I think we need more of it. It must be so easy to be a guy on road trips. Like, you just pull over and you're like, just whip it out. Huh? What?
Leave the gun.
Not a gracious way to go.
Take the cannoli.
Take the cannoli. He has his priorities in order.
Yeah, I know.
Why don't you tell that nice girl you love her?
Yeah.
I love you with all of my heart.
Why do you do a Borat?
You got it to a boil, you shove in all your sausage and your meatballs, a little bit of sugar.
Why don't you cut the crap?
Okay, so I've been cooking right my whole life. Good to know. Thank you so much for the recipe.
Where you going? To the city.
Oh, he'll be all right. Salozo knows he's a civilian.
Oh, because he isn't part of the actual family work. So if you're out of the family business, you're considered a civilian, so you're off the table.
When will I see you again, Michael?
I don't know.
He just wants her to be safe. I'm still sad for her to go through. Because this isn't something that he, like, ever asked for. All of the guards are gone.
What are you doing here?
Don't do that!
You're here now.
What happened to the guards?
Police made them leave about 10 minutes ago.
He got shot. It's a hit. Of course he's gonna need some sort of protection.
Listen, I got here late. There's nobody here. Papa's all alone.
I'm sorry, but you will have to leave.
She doesn't even does she not realize based off his injuries she's in trouble? She's in danger?
Move my father to another room.
Like, why do you think there would be so many guards? Also, this man got shot 5 times. Oh, I see a trench coat. Hand in pocket. That man has a gun.
Who are you? I am Enzo, the baker. If there is trouble, I stay here to help you.
Enzo he's a ride or die. I thought he was holding a gun. It was flowers. Okay, I'm so sorry for doubting you, Enzo.
I'm with you now.
He's shedding a tear.
Put your hand in your pocket like you have a gun.
Yeah, they're getting out of here. Perfect timing. They were about to go and kill. It worked.
Phil, take him in.
So what here?
Yeah, on what grounds?
God damn it, I said take him in.
On what grounds?
What's the Turk paying you to set up my father, Captain?
You're dirty. And you're proving the point that much further.
These men are private detectives hired to protect Vito Corleone. If you interfere, you'll have to appear before a judge in the morning and show cause.
Get destroyed, bro.
We hit Bruno Tattaglia 4 o'clock this morning.
It's gonna be a full-out war between these families. I mean, they put a hit out on the Don.
You look beautiful. It's beautiful.
The Turk, he wants to talk. What did he say?
What did he say? Bada beep, bada bap,
Bada beep.
Sonny, we ought to hear what they have to say.
No.
This is business, not personal.
They shot my father.
Even the shooting of your father was business.
Well, then business will have to suffer.
No, that's not how it works. You gotta think ahead.
Nobody has ever gunned down a New York police captain, never. All the 5 families would come after you, Sonny. Take this into consideration.
All right, wait.
Can't wait. They want to have a meeting with me, right? Let's set the meeting. Get our informers to find out where it's going to be held. Someplace where there's people, so I feel safe.
It's gonna be a neutral ground.
But if Clemenza can figure a way to have a weapon planted there for me, then I'll kill them both.
I have an idea. Shave your head, tape a gun to the top of your head, put a very similar, like a toupee that's very similar to your own hair. They're not gonna touch your hair. I should be in this family. Look at me. I know. It'll work.
You gotta get up close like this. Bada bing, you blow their brains all over.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Come in.
Where does it say that you can't kill a cop?
Literally everywhere, I think.
That's mixed up in drugs?
He's
I'm
correct.
talking about a dishonest cop? That's a terrific story. They might like a story like that.
They just might.
Well, you gotta point, actually. But do we really want to get our hands dirty like this?
It's strictly business.
It's as cold as they come. You walk out of the place real fast, but you don't run. You're gonna turn out all right. You take a long vacation, nobody knows where.
Do we really want to do this?
Not a hint. Even Salazzo's people don't know where the meeting's gonna be held.
They're eating Chinese. This is not gabagool. This is disrespect. If the Don was here, he wouldn't have it.
Louis' restaurant in the Bronx. It's perfect for us. A small family place.
You go to a restaurant, you make them relax. Then you get up and you go take a leak. And when you come back, you come out blasting.
And I came out blasting. I love those tires. They're so classy.
I'm sorry about the other night, Mike. I gotta frisk you, so turn around, huh?
I think it's more efficient on the street. We're not going to the Bronx. That's a problem. Oh, maybe he made a wrong turn. He's like, actually, I don't want to go to Jersey. We're going to the Bronx. Your job is to make them relax. You're doing the exact opposite of that.
Mi dispiace.
Sicily.
Fu una cosa di business.
There's no subtitles.
Pensa all'antica.
Tu ma devi...
Are we supposed to know?
Sti cosi. Risaggio.
Cosa?
Che cosa?
Ci potevi mettere in accordo.
Me, right now.
What I want, no more attempts on my father's life.
I am the hunted one. You think too much of me, kid. I'm not that clever.
I don't believe him. I don't trust him for a second.
I have to go to the bathroom. Is that all right?
Michelucci, tu mi capisci, no? Siete finiti.
He's gonna do it, he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it. In front of the waiter? In his white suit? Also, what the? I love how the woman behind them was like, I'm just gonna get up calmly and go. I wonder what kind of repercussions this is going to have. There's gonna be a wake from this. He's smiling. Huh. Big shot Vito Corleone.
I love you, Grandpa. I hope you get red, Grandpa.
This must make him so happy.
Police have been cracking down on most of our operations.
Yeah, this is a
bad
blowback.
blood. Been able to put out a lot of material. See, things are starting to loosen up. Sending Fredo to Las Vegas.
Sonny's the dad from Elf. I was trying to remember what movie I watched him in recently. And by recently, I mean December. Sonny is the dad from Elf.
It was Michael who killed Salazzo. You're starting to work.
Oh, he's shaking his head. He's not happy.
You know, niggas are having a good time with our policy banks up there in Harlem.
I didn't expect that.
Well, Papa never talked business at the table.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that.
Shut up, Carmen. Hey, don't you ever tell her to shut up.
He's got to be taught how to be like Vito. He has so much to learn. He is not someone who I think should be head of the family business. He is too hard-headed. He's going to be assassinated almost immediately.
Lo sai che sono responsabile io della tua vita con tuo padre? Sembra che i vostri nemici lo sanno che tu sei qua.
Quando potrò tornare?
Non è cosa per ora. Dove vai ora?
Corleone.
I love these scenic wide shots. It kind of helps grasp like the visuals and just kind of like it gives us background on where we're at in the story. It's kind of nice. What?
Oh.
Do they know each other? No, okay, so he doesn't know her. It's just they gave looks to each other as if they knew each other. Kay has competition.
Ho incontrato qualcuno di bella. Una particolare. Ma questa poteva sedurre magari o diavolo poteva sedurre.
Tutta para,
E capite?
Ma virtuosa, eh?
Sì, ma questa teneva un vestito magari color... Una bellezza magari più greca che italiana.
It'd be like it's my daughter. Oh. Is that his daughter? Oh my god, he was just kind of like, he was like, oh, she have a good body. Yeah, she has a good body. It's his daughter.
I apologize if I offended you. My name is Michael Corleone. Now, there are people who pay a lot of money for that information, but then your daughter would lose a father instead of gaining a husband.
Michael, you have a girlfriend you're in love with. Michael, no!
Venite domenica mattina.
E come si chiama vostra figlia?
Apollonia.
Oh, I love that. That's a beautiful name. But he is like, he really was struck by lightning. He was struck by Cupid's arrow. He's in love with her too. I just want to go home, but you know what? While I'm here, might as well.
Come on, we gotta go pick up my sister. Let's go.
Oh, she has a black eye.
It was my fault.
Oh, Sonny is gonna kill him. No, Sonny's gonna kill him.
I hit him. I started to fight with him. Please, Sonny. I hit him.
I'm gonna make that baby an orphan before he's born.
Doesn't her husband know what's going on with the family business? If he hits the daughter, he's asking for trouble. He's gonna get beat up so bad. Yeah. You gotta let people know what he did. You do not touch his sister. Oh my god, I can imagine. I feel like anyone who has like a little sister, yeah, like they'll freak out. That's, you know, yeah. Oh, so he did find a wife. Kay's gonna be upset. She also has a very pretty dress. Uh-oh, it's wedding night. You know what's gonna happen, girl. These are some very vibrant cabs. I noticed it earlier. I thought of Ronald McDonald. I was like, this is... I see where Ronald McDonald got inspired from.
I want to reach Michael.
Nobody knows where he is. You just be patient, Kay. He'll get in touch with you, all right?
He won't!
I let my cab go, so can I come in to call another one, please?
Oh my god. Okay, he married someone else. She's been waiting for him this whole time. And completely unknowing that he's with someone else already. Is that Adrian from Rocky? Is that Adrian? I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like her.
Why don't you bring your heart over
You're so... Oh my god, I'm trying so hard not to curse. How could you do that to your pregnant wife? She didn't do anything wrong. You beat her, you cheat on her? Sonny can't be the head of the family if something happens to Vito. I think if something happens to Vito, Michael should take charge. No! No! Sonny, no! No way. Sonny was a hothead, but I liked his character. I wanted him to avenge his sister. Rocky would not be very happy about what happened to Adrian. I'm pretty sure that was Adrian.
I think you should tell your Don what everyone seems to know.
They shot Sonny on the causeway.
I want no acts of vengeance. I want you to arrange a meeting with the heads of the 5 families.
No one should have to lose their child.
Now, he will be at your funeral parlor in 1 hour.
I want you to use all your powers. I don't want his mother to see him this way. Look how they massacred my boy.
Oh, that's from this?
E come va per lei?
I giovani non hanno più rispetto.
They say that with every generation.
Dopo che ti maritasti, voglio che tu vada in una villa vicino a Siracusa. Brutte notizie. Dalla medica. Hanno ammazzato.
Fabrizio! Yes? Prepara la macchina.
Is your wife coming with you?
No, I want you to take her to her father's house so I know things are safe. Fabrizio.
He's running away. He's like, no, no, no. What? Huh? Are you serious? He planted it? I thought he was just running away because she drives terribly. You don't want her to run him over with the car. Holy crap. I did not see that coming at all.
Natalia lost a son. I lost a son.
Yeah, that was his son. Yeah, okay, so...
He had all the judges and politicians in his pocket. He refused to share them.
Because I believe this drug business is going to destroy us in the years to come.
I think he's very smart.
And I believed that then. And I believe that now.
Vito's a visionary. Listen to him. He's a smart man.
He must let us draw the water from the well. Certainly he can present a bill for such services. We are not communists.
Like, yeah, we're not those damn commies.
I want to control it as a business. In my city, we would keep the traffic in the dark, people to call it. They're animals anyway.
That's disgusting. This man, he tries to pretend that he has a moral compass. He has none.
I forgo the vengeance of my son, but I have selfish reasons. My youngest son. And if some unlucky accident should befall him, then I'm going to blame some of the people in this room. And that I do not forgive.
Agreed. This was a really efficient meeting. And they hug it out like bros. I really gotta squash the beef.
The dad is a pimp, but I didn't know until this day that it was Bazzini all along.
Oh my god, Kay. Oh my god, is Michael gonna... Oh, so Michael's gonna come back to you now that his wife got blown up? Typical.
How long have you been back?
I've been back a year. I'm working for my father now, Kate. My father's no different than any other powerful man.
That's 100% Al Pacino. It's so hard to see it, but it's in the eyes. And like the nose there too.
Michael, why did you come here?
I came here because I need you. I want you to marry me.
What, did it just not work out with someone else other than the blown up wife? You gonna tell her about that, by the way? Okay, she's listening.
You once said that the day would come when Tessio and me could form our own family.
Well, Michael is now head of the family.
Oh, so he already stepped down. Vito stepped down. Michael's the head of the family?
After we make the move to Nevada, you can break off from the Corleone family and go on your own.
Do as he says.
Tom Hagen's no longer consigliere. He's gonna be our lawyer in Vegas. If I ever need help, who's a better consigliere than my father?
So over the course of this movie, it's been years' time. It's been several years.
Why am I out? You're not a wartime consigliere, Tom.
Michael has all my confidence, as you do. There are reasons why he must have no part in what is going to happen.
You're out, Tom.
So this whole movie was getting to know the family dynamic, the characters, and then how Vito stepped down as Don and Michael was his successor.
Who were the girls?
That's for you to find out.
Fredo, I'm
You need to have...
business. I leave tomorrow and I get rid of them.
He's not here for fun. He's taking the morals that Vito had taught him.
The Don's proud of you too, Johnny.
Well, I owe it all to him.
I like his hair like that. It looks good.
Now, Mo Green will sell us his share of the casino.
Mo loves the business. He never said nothing to me about selling.
Well, I'll make him an offer he can't refuse.
Oh no, not an offer he can't refuse.
Now, we hope you'll sign a contract to appear 5 times a year.
I'll do anything for my Godfather, you know that.
Good to see you, Mike.
Corleone family wants to buy you out.
I buy you out. You don't buy me out.
How is he gonna turn this around?
You're getting chased out of New York by Bazzini and the other families.
Is that why you slapped my brother around in public?
That was nothing, Mike.
We had a little argument Friday night, so I had to straighten him out.
He doesn't see it that way. You don't get to do that to his family.
Banging cocktail waitresses 2 at a time. What's wrong with you?
What? What was happening?
You can talk to the Don, you can explain...
Just a minute. Don is semi-retired, and Mike is in charge of the family business.
Try to go over his head.
You're my older brother, and I love you. Don't ever take sides with anyone against the family again.
Yes, it's family against everyone else. Yeah. You always family first. He is a spitting image of what I'd assume a young Vito would be.
Connie and Carla want you to be godfather to their little boy.
Oh, we'll see.
Bazzini will move against you first. And at that meeting, you'll be assassinated.
How do we not do that?
Your wife and children, are you happy with them?
Very happy.
Women and children can be careless, but not men. I want you to arrange to have a telephone man.
I did it already, Pop.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Oh, he keeps saying he forgot. You can see it, him, age is kind of starting to get to him a little bit.
I never wanted this for you. Dancing on the string, held by all those.
Oh, like the puppet thing.
But when it was your time, that you would be the one to hold the strings.
He didn't want his son to be the puppet.
Whoever comes to you with this Barzini meeting, he's a traitor. You stand there.
This is definitely improv. I love to see how much he loves spending time with his family. He died. Ow, look at all the flowers. I feel like Vito trained Michael well.
Mike, can I have a minute? Barzini wants to arrange a meeting. He says we can straighten any of our problems out.
You're not to be trusted.
Right. All right.
And now we just have to plan accordingly. But at your father's funeral? Okay, first of all, you're smoking a cigarette in front of the grave? That's not...
I always thought it would have been Clemenza, not Tessie.
Tessie was always smarter. After the baptism, I've decided to be godfather to Connie's baby. And then I'll meet with Don Barzini.
So he's literally becoming a godfather as well. He's putting himself in a strategic place. You are not going from baptism shots to loading a gun. Don't they dunk you during your baptism? What's the qualifications to get baptized? Is there like an age thing? I know babies do it. I got baptized. I think I still might have like my little baptism outfit. And then they kind of give it this deep organ eerie undertone that kind of insinuates death. It's very subtle. The music in this movie is astounding. Oh, the way I just like pour it out. Everybody just getting killed. Wow, the aim on this guy.
Go in peace, and may the Lord be with you. Amen.
That was a really powerful scene. The way they went from like the killings to like renouncing Satan and the purity of the church, or like the supposed purity of the church, to going just the complete contrast of life and death. I found that to be so interesting.
Go back to the house, wait for my call. It's important.
The boss says he'll come in a separate car. He says for you two to go on ahead.
I can't go either, Sal.
We're on to you, Sal.
Tell Mike it was only business.
There's something so eerie about being like driven to your death.
You have to answer for Santino, Carlo. That little farce you played with my sister.
Mike, I'm innocent.
Today I settle all family business, so don't tell me you're innocent, Carlo. Get him a drink.
It's only business.
Come on, you think I make my sister a widow? I'm godfather to your son, Carlo.
He did that to his sister just to set up the thing with Sonny. You didn't even have to beat your wife. You just thought that it would add to the urgency.
I'm putting you on a plane to Vegas. Now, who approached you?
It was Barzini.
There's a car waiting for you outside. Take you to the airport. I'll call your wife. Tell her what flight you're on.
Is she going with him, or is we breaking up the family? What's going on? I knew it. I was like, no, he's actually just gonna be assassinated. God, and now you're gonna have to tell your sister. And then she'll never forgive you. Just
You
shoving
killed
the
my
movers.
husband. All the time he knew he was gonna kill him.
Get him a doctor.
The doctor's gonna solve this.
Michael, is it true?
Don't ask me about my business, Kate.
No.
This one time, I'll let you ask me about my affairs.
Is it true?
She believed him, and he lied to her. He lied straight to her. I know it's to keep the peace. Oh my God, I didn't expect that.
I guess we both need a drink. Come on.
She knows. She knows he just lied to her. That was a perfect movie. I cannot find a single fault in this film. The whole time I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, is there anything wrong with the story, the way anything's done? No. This is a perfect movie. Very good. Very good. So I just finished watching the classic film The Godfather for the very first time, and I was blown away with how great it was. I felt like the pacing was phenomenal. I felt like the acting, the writing, the dialogue, everything was top notch. There was not a single qualm that I had with the movie. The film itself, if you listen, the music is very subtle, but all it does is help accentuate the tone of each scene and kind of get the audience to feel a type of way. This was honestly so enjoyable. I was concerned that the pacing was gonna be too slow, I would be bored. They compared it to Rocky and I was like, you know what? I love Rocky. I loved the pacing of Rocky, so I actually have absolutely no problem with that. It felt like everything was natural and the whole movie felt so authentic. This movie has so much authenticity. It feels like, yeah, we're actually seeing this family who had immigrated from Sicily and they're making their way, they're paving their way into America. They're making a name for themselves. They're going after the American dream. They depicted that so well, all while focusing on a lot of these like Sicilian values, which is, you know, family, friends, making sure, you know, health is a priority. I think that they did it so perfectly. Also, I was right. Al Pacino is Michael Corleone, and I didn't realize that Vito was Marlon Brando. I had no idea. Connie is in fact Adrian from Rocky. I was right. As soon as I saw her face, it's so distinct. I was like, that's her, all right. Now let me know what your thoughts are down below. Thank you guys so incredibly much for watching. I do want to say that I do want to start this thing where if you guys leave a comment about the movie, a fun fact, something like that, I will be responding to the comment and putting it in the next big video, which is like a movie. So if you guys want to drop comments down below, highly recommend them because I might respond to them in the next video. So let me know. Thank you guys so incredibly much again, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone.